Welcome to your online classes. Dear students, today we will talk about past tense. Like present tense, past tense also has four types: simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous tense. Let's talk about simple past tense. Its rule is subject plus second form of verb plus object. For example, Ram played football yesterday. Here, Ram is the subject and played is the second form of verb play, and football is the object, and yesterday is the adverb of past time. Now let's talk about the use of simple past. Simple past is used to indicate an action completed in the past. For example, Pawan went to Ambala yesterday. Rajiv celebrated his birthday last month. It is also used for past habits. For example, my grandmother read the Ramayana every day. My grandfather worked in the field daily. Now let's discuss negative sentences. Its rule is subject plus did not plus first form of verb plus object. Example: we did not eat fruits yesterday. My grandfather did not smoke. Raman did not fly kite. My grandmother did not eat non-vegetarian food. Always remember that with did we use first form of verb always. Now let's take interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences are those sentences where we ask questions. So the rule of this is did plus subject plus first form of verb plus object. For example, did we eat fruits yesterday? Did my grandfather smoke? Did Raman fly kite? Did my grandmother eat non-vegetarian food? And now the answers of these sentences can be given in yes or no. Like, did we eat fruits yesterday? Yes, we did. Did my grandfather smoke? No, he did not. Like that. Now let's discuss past continuous tense. Past continuous tense is used to denote an action going on at some time in the past. For example, Ram was playing football yesterday. The rule to make past continuous tense is subject plus was were plus first form of verb plus ing plus object. Let's take some more examples. Yogesh was going to office. I was reading books in the library. Seema was cooking food. Now to make negative sentences, we use not at the third place. Subject plus was were plus not plus first form of verb plus ing plus object. For example, Ram was not playing football yesterday. Yogesh was not going to office. And to make interrogative sentence, we use was or were at the first place. For example, was I reading books in the library? Was Seema cooking food? The answer can be given in yes or no form. Let's take another tense, that is past perfect tense. Past perfect tense describes a past action which had been completed before another past action. For example, I had completed my assignment yesterday before you came to my house. Now, in this sentence, two actions have been completed. One is completing of the assignment, and second is coming to the house. So first action, that is completing of the assignment, it will use the past perfect tense. So it is I had completed my assignment yesterday before you came to my house. So second action is coming to the house. So it will use simple past. You remember in simple past we use second form of verb. So second form of come is came. Let's take another example. The plane had left by the time I reached the airport. Here two actions are there: leaving of the aeroplane and reaching to the airport. So which action has completed first? Of course, the leaving of the aeroplane. So it will use the past perfect tense. And second action, reaching to the airport, it will use simple past. Let's make negative and interrogative sentences by past perfect tense. For making negative, we will use not at third place. Subject plus had plus not plus third form of verb plus object. For example, I had not completed my assignment yesterday before you came to my house. And for making interrogative sentence, we use had at first place, had plus subject plus third form of verb plus object. For example, had the plane left by the time I reached the airport? Now this is asking a question. Now comes the fourth tense, and that is past perfect continuous tense. This tense tells that an action started in the past and was in progress at a certain point of time in the past and was not completed. For example, Ayushi had been listening to the music for half an hour. Here, the action of listening to the music started in the past and was in progress at a certain point of time in the past and was not completed. Let's take one more example. They had been living here since 2012. Here also, the action of living started in the past and was in progress in the past and was not completed. For making negative sentence, we use not at third place, and for making interrogative sentence, we use had at the first place. For example, I had not been listening to the music for half an hour. Here we see that not has come at third place. In second example, they had not been living here since 2012. And for interrogative, had will come at first place. For example, had she been cooking food since morning? Or had Ram been working here for 5 years? So dear students, learn them wholeheartedly as they are the base of the English.